And that's when I said something about fucking a cat. I don't know. Phoning it in at this point.
I
don't even question these things anymore.
Yep. All right. Whew. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yes, Daddy. The look of disappointment on your face is too good. Yes, I am ready.
All right. In 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome everyone to the Baka Gaijin show. I am your lovable rascal of a host Siegfried, and with me as always is my indecipherable co-host Kevin Faulkner.
What
Is he even saying? Don't change the dial, you may just find out. And joining us in the ever-rotating 3rd/4th chair is good new friend Ash.
That is one interesting introduction.
Yes.
Our good old new friend.
Yeah.
Good old new friend. How old am I new? How new am I old?
New. I don't know. How many persons make up a people?
N''OLD.
Nold.
Nold.
Gnold? You're a kobold.
I accept this position.
We'll take candle. Anyway, Ash, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Nice I hear you're a new fan of the show.
Well, I mean, when I'm in an art studio for hours at a time, what better do I have to do than listen to you guys talk about nonsense?
Exactly.
It's just it's a choice between listening to nerds yap at each other in real life and listening to your nerds yap at each other over the internet. And I think she'd rather pick the ones over the internet because she doesn't have to respond.
Yeah. Also, we have a pause button.
No, also there's times when I'll be sitting there listening to things and I'm just like, if this was an actual conversation, I have things to contribute. I have talked a couple of times to the podcast.
The podcast curse.
It's really bad.
Yeah. Oh, I understand the feeling. There's like a whole psychological thing. There's a whole psychological thing where when you listen to a podcast or watch like a talk show or whatever, like you start psychologically associating the hosts with as being like friend-like figures. It's an interesting field of study.
I mean, but you guys are friend figures.
Yeah, so. I know, but think about the thousands of Baka Gaijin show viewers that never reached this point. You have ascended. Be grateful.
Quote unquote thousands.
Quote unquote viewers.
The alleged fan base.
Speaking of which, I should probably get that link out.
Probably.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to post it to our official Discord server, which you can join in the description since I remembered to put the link in for once.
Wow, how nifty.
Good for
exactly.
You.
I'm just going to pin that. We're just going to put a little pin in that. Yay! Well, this is the Baka Gaijin show. If you're new here, we talk about anime, video games, mostly cartoons. We're ostensibly an anime podcast, but I feel like we spend most of our runtime talking about cartoons.
At this point, yes.
Yeah, mostly. That's not going to change today, by the way.
Oh boy.
So before we dive into any topics, let's talk about what we've been doing lately. Kevin, why don't you go first?
I am bored. But what else is new? No.
Exactly.
As of the last couple of months, specifically this month mostly, I've been focusing on cleaning up and packing around here so I can move out. So this is likely to be the last podcast I do for a few months.
Shit, I put the wrong link out.
Oh fuck.
I'll get the right one. Hold on.
Careful, we don't want Death Gun in here again.
You cannot kick me from the chat.
Oh
God damn it, it won't copy the fucking... Oh, I'll have to go to the subscription box. 1 second.
But aside from that, I've been watching a few shows this season, but we'll get into that later, I assume.
Yep.
Wow,
And
it's almost like that's a topic.
Whoa!
Yes.
Spoilers.
Don't spoil it now.
I did finally get my Star Fox 2 machine. I mean, my Super Nintendo Classic Edition. So.
That's funny.
And what's funnier is that Star Fox 2 is one of the games I've played the least on it.
What? What have you played the most on it?
I don't know, like Super Mario World or Castlevania 4.
Oh, those are really hard to get things that can run them on. And by that I mean you can run them on literally anything.
Hi. Fuck you.
My name's Kevin. I spend a lot of money on things that don't matter.
Well, I've been playing Mario RPG too, so you know.
True.
What
you doing that on Otaku Midnight Gaming at one point?
No, that was Paper Mario.
Oh, the original Paper Mario.
Yeah.
Which I will remind you is an RPG.
Yes,
some might refer to it as a Super Mario RPG.
I think it was actually originally supposed to be like a sequel to Mario RPG, but they realized this looks absolutely nothing like the first game.
What if we just put paper? What if everyone just paper? Brilliant! You make $1 million!
But yeah, I've been fucking around with my Super Nintendo Classic Edition. It's fun. It's really good. Love it. Yeah. Worth $80, I will say. It's like it's rare that I buy something that's like more than $50 and worth the MSRP, but this is one of those instances.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
And
spending more than $37 on something.
God damn it! I will never live this down, will I?
No.
Ever.
No. You're gonna reincarnate. It's gonna be like 3 lives from now, and we're gonna be like, hey, Geraldo, remember $37? And you're like, what?
On all of your tombstones, we're just gonna be like 37.
Heareth lion Kevin. He once spent $37 on a microphone and humble bragged about it to everyone.
Let me think here. I went and saw the My Hero Academia movie, which was really fun.
Oh yes.
I went on a Saturday to a matinee at like 1 p.m. and I was like, oh, there's probably not going to be that many people here. I was mistaken.
You were very, very wrong.
They had 2 different rooms playing the movie, and both rooms were packed full.
I hear this movie made a lot of money.
It did. Like considering it was a pretty limited run, it did very well. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed that movie. But Zeke has not seen it, so I can't speak about it any further.
Yeah, I noticed on Twitter you just tweeted about Toonami airing it next month, maybe, possibly, perhaps.
They're probably not gonna, because the
yeah, you're right, Kevin. When has Toonami ever gotten footage early?
Space Dandy?
Yeah, exactly. Didn't work out well that time, so let's move on to the next time.
I mean, it was successful. It got high ratings.
Not from me, it didn't.
That's a very weak 6 out of 10.
That is a 6 out of... How did you know? It's like we've talked about Space Dandy before.
Hey, he's a dandy guy in space.
In space.
You can't see, but I'm really rolling my eyes right now.
I saw a Vine you made about, like, what was it, Mass Effect 3, where you said Commander Shepard was a dandy guy in space.
Yes. I should go.
Aside from that, God, this month has been.
Oh fuck!
What are you fucking?
Somebody leaked Mendez's next episode early. The scene. You know, the 116.
Oh, from Hunter x Hunter?
Yes, from Hunter x Hunter. Probably should have started with that.
Ah, shit.
I gotta watch that on a break.
Which fucking scene was that again? God.
It's the one with Neferpito in the room with
Kamui. Oh, shit.
Yeah. I'm going to save that, and we will watch that in the break.
Yes, because I want to know how she handles that scene.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, Megumi Han killed it.
I think you mean Megumi. Megumi.
It's pronounced Megumi.
I know, but I like to say Megumi.
Megumi.
Remember Nagisa? You're putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
But yeah, this month has been rough.
Yeah.
And but I'm attempting to I'm attempting to relieve the stress somewhat by rewatching Heartcatch Pretty Cure, which I know that none of you care about.
Oh boy.
So I will not speak of it further.
Okay. As long as you don't waste our time with 40-minute ramble about Heartcatch Pretty Cure, that's fine.
Actually, that was Happiness Charge that time, I think.
Kevin.
Hey, if you're gonna get onto me about it, you're gonna get the season right, bitch.
You're not allowed to talk about Pretty Cure unless Jekyll asks questions about it.
Heartcatch is good. Happiness Charge isn't.
Oh yeah, you didn't like that, did you?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I did not.
I can sum up that entire 45-minute rant as Kevin did not like.
No.
Oh, Mabel, no like.
So what have you been up to, Ash?
Oh boy. I don't even know anymore. Like, between school and trying to juggle my social life, I stay in my room. That's the point I'm at.
I understand.
Just stay in your room. Yeah.
I'm at that point too. So most of my social life is in my room, so you know.
Haha.
It's very safe in here. I've been perpetually covered in charcoal.
Yeah.
And taunting Zeke with my marshmallows he can no longer eat.
Sad.
Those two are covered in charcoal.
Why do you gotta do that? Why do you gotta cover your marshmallows in charcoal? It's
not like I wanted to. When you gotta rearrange marshmallows because you're drawing marshmallows for whatever reason.
Get a marshmallow rearrangement assistant.
Everyone else is covered in charcoal.
Why don't you wear gloves or something?
Why would I wear gloves if the gloves are just gonna get covered in charcoal as well?
God damn it.
It's everywhere.
It's a cycle.
It's like sand. I go to the art studio and I come back and I'm finding charcoal in crevices I didn't know existed. Like it's constantly under my fingernails.
I don't want to hear about your crevices. I just want nice, fluffy, edible marshmallows.
Well, mine are no longer edible, nor are they fluffy. They're pretty darn stale.
You're a marshmallow murderer. That's what you are.
Oh, indeed I am. Other than living covered in charcoal, I just write a lot. Yeah. I just write a lot.
Yeah, I enjoy that activity.
Too many friends' birthdays coming up at one point, so I'm just like, all right, I'll write something for you. I'll write something for you. You get something written for you too. I'm Oprah, just slinging out the fanfics.
Exactly. This is why I don't engage in commitments. Ever.
I see.
When's your birthday?
My birthday is in June.
I'm never gonna remember that.
Exactly.
Well,
what happens in June? Nothing.
Fucking Friendship Day?
Is that a thing?
Yeah. In June? Well, maybe it's in August. I forget.
I'm gonna look this up.
Okay.
Friendship Day.
Friendship Day.
It's August. It doesn't even happen in June.
What about Friend Present Day? Friend present.
What's important in June?
I used to have an annual Code Geass rewatch in June. I don't do that anymore, though. That was like my June thing. So little happened in June, I had to make a thing out of it. I guess Father's Day's in June.
Yeah, that seems to be it, though. Like, oh, we got Flag Day. Oh boy. What is Juneteenth? What is this?
Juneteenth?
Oh, okay, that's kind of neat. It's a holiday commemorating the freedom of slaves in the U.S.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, okay, respectable. Not as good as National Free Taco Day, but I mean it's up there.
Tacos.
I could go for a taco or two at the moment.
Or my favorite day of the year, March 15th, Free Cone at Dairy Queen Day.
Don't forget, you don't have 7-Elevens, do you?
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Here, I've seen them in life. I've lived in places with them. I don't know if they're here.
Okay, yeah, because I don't know, 7-Eleven is pretty up there because you get free Slurpees as long as your cup fits within the like provided cutout hole measurement they have. Because people were filling kiddie pools.
Oh, and on like July 11th.
Yeah.
Speaking, you could bring in a fishbowl, and it's like, yep, that works.
Yeah, there was people on the first year they did it. There was people that brought in like those plastic kiddie pools and were filling that up. So they had to put a regulation on it. So as long as it's a container that fits within like this designated hole they have that's cut out and like cardboard, then you can fill it up.
How long do you even walk inside of a 7-Eleven with a kiddie pool?
You get more than one person, and you'd be very dedicated.
Yeah, because we mostly have speedways here. I'll see if this is 7-Eleven.
I certainly have 7-Eleven over here.
Okay, yeah, but you live like an hour from like where I used to live.
Come visit.
I am, dang it, I am.
Yay!
We can go do stuff together.
Maybe. I don't know how busy I'll be.
Wow, you want me to visit, but then you want to know if you have time for me?
Hey. I will try my damnedest, okay?
Oh, thank you. I feel so special. This is why you're my friend.
Yes, there is one. Yeah, there is one. There's a couple near me. They're just a little farther out.
There you go. Next July 11th, you got to get yourself a free Slurpee. Just don't bring a plastic kiddie pool.
Well, what am I supposed to bring? A fucking wooden kiddie pool?
Go for rubber.
No. Clearly, you're supposed to bring a ceramic one.
Ah, polyester methane.
That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
I'm gonna bring a kiddie pool made out of pure methane.
Is this better, 7-Eleven? I made this one with my tears.
You think you're drinking? You think you're breathing air, but you're actually breathing fingers. That's a planet. You just ate a planet.
Okay, so what have you been up to, Zeke?
I have been up to playing Hollow Knight and watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which after seeing enough funny clips, I was like, you know what, this show might be funny. And then I watched them like, man, this show is really good. Because I had that feeling where I was like, whenever I see something with a lot of funny clips being passed around, I'm like, there's no way the entire show is as funny as these clips, like the highlights. I'm like, no, it's just, everything's as good as those. So
that's great to hear, because that's really, really, really rare.
Yeah. So I watched the entire first season of that and a little bit of season 2.
Awesome.
Which was cutting into my seasonal anime viewing, but I've sort of caught up on that. Because I had some stuff saved on my laptop and the power was out yesterday. So I was like, well, I got like 6 hours of battery life on my laptop. I might as well not do homework and instead watch Iruzuku, which I'll talk about later.
Ha, homework is for nerds.
Shut up, covered in charcoal person. I know that feel too. I was also in drawing classes.
They're fun, except going home and just having to scrub under your nails.
My least favorite part of drawing classes is that everything's like in a 3-hour period, but I never needed that long, so I always had to make up an excuse to leave early. I was just like, I'm doing all I can do here.
My professor really keeps us busy. He'll be like, oh, okay, so we spent an hour on this one drawing. Let me just turn whatever object we're drawing. All right, start again.
Yeah. See, mine didn't do that. Mine was like, okay, we're gonna quote unquote lecture for about 45 minutes. Wait, we can use the chat for the podcast.
How do you lecture in a drawing class?
Hold on. No, you can use the chat in the Discord. That's fine. And I'm not gonna check the one in the YouTube video, so you might as well use the Discord. Feel free to chat in our Discord server, which you can join with the link below. Or if you're already in it, which is more likely, then you can just type things like normal because you're used to it. Because it's Discord and you love it. And you want to go like, Discord, so good. So
Why?
You know. I don't know. Anyway, so like we'd spend like 45 minutes like lecturing about like perspective, contours, Rembrandt. Hey, did you hear about Rembrandt? Rembrandt did some stuff. Let's just copy Rembrandt all day.
Art school.
Yeah. So it was like a bit of that, and then we'd have a drawing of whatever, a table, a fucking Perrier bottle, flowers, a different kind of bottle. All those things mixed together in various positions. So we'd just be like drawing that. Or sometimes we'd have like a specific thing, like draw a concept or something, So yeah, and we do that. And I never needed the full 3 hours. Usually I'd take like, because we had like multiple days to do everything. So normally I'd be like, well, I could stay here for 3 hours and have nothing to do the next time, or I could work on this for an hour and a half. And hold on, is someone calling me? What? Okay. Okay. So I could work on this for an hour and a half and then do more the next day or something. So I never needed the whole time. Thankfully, it was just at the right time where I could plausibly say I had to go pick someone up from school. So yeah.
Sneaky.
Exactly. Like it was like a 1 to 3:30. So at like 2:30, I'd be like, oh, I gotta, or like 2:15. I won't make it believable. I'd be like, oh, I gotta pick up someone from school, so I'm just gonna go now.
Oh, rats!
Yep.
I hate to leave early.
Oh man! And that just became a consistent thing. The best excuses are the ones that are easily repeatable without arising suspicion. As with any lie, consistency is key, and you're learning valuable life lessons on the Baka Gaijin show. Like, comment, subscribe. No, we didn't do any nude models, George.
My school, you do nude models in the second drawing course.
Is it like an actual art school? Because I can believe that then. Because
No,
I just went to.
no.
Because this was just community college, so.
It's actually really intriguing because I go to a 4-year in Arkansas, but
Right.
like Arkansas is really Christian. So the fact that they allow nude model drawing is actually intriguing because I feel like they'd have an issue with it. Seeing as they have an issue with countless other things. Like co-ed dorms? Scandal.
Gasp.
I always hate that. Like especially when it's like about kids. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure all the like it's summer camp, like all the it's everything separated by gender, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm sure all those 8-year-olds are just gonna go at it as soon as you stop looking at them.
I don't know. We had a 7th grader in my middle school get pregnant.
A 7th grader is not an 8-year-old. That's a 14-year-old.
No, it's not. That is like a 12, 11-year-old.
It's like a 13, 12. It's a 12, 13-year-old. That's believable, maybe.
I don't know, because I turned...
My point is...
I was 14 in my freshman year. I turned 14. Oh, maybe I'm just really young.
I think you are, because I turned 14 in 8th grade.
Sweats. I did graduate before I was 18, so that makes sense.
George comments, they don't make them wear cross stickers on their nipples and a Bible over their crotch. I mean, I think that defeats the purpose a little bit.
No, but they always bring in like a really old guy.
I've heard that nude models are usually either really old people or really fat people.
No, the girl they bring in, she's kind of like a repeat person that comes and does it for them. She's actually really pretty, and she's like, I want to say maybe in her early 30s. But the guy they bring is like ancient.
See, I've heard from artists that like the fat models are the fat and old models are actually more interesting to draw, so that's why they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will never miss a chance to pimp him because there's a YouTuber named Technical Dave I love that makes illustrated videos, essays about his college life and topics related to that, and he's so fucking great. Check him out, Technical Dave. Is that what were we on? What you were doing?
What
I was doing. So yeah, watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, catching up on seasonal anime stuff. Rewatching Sword Art Online, which I did. Well, mostly. I have like 4 episodes left, but I've also been watching Alicization because I don't give a fuck.
Which season are you rewatching? Like
Both of them.
Oh, okay.
I rewatched the first. I'm like mostly done with the second. I just got Mother's Rosario.
Mother's Rosario and Ordinal Scale.
Yeah, I know which one. Is that on Netflix still? Is that Netflix?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm in no rush though, because like I know what happens. I don't need to know that for Alicization, so I'll talk about it in a bit. Other things I've been up to. Mostly writing, actually. Writing and planning and just schoolwork. All right, let's move on, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, before we get into what we've been watching seasonally, let's talk about the Funimation and Crunchyroll split. You know, the breakup of the month.
Can we have a break real quick? Because I need to take my dog out.
Oh, you saying you want a Kevin podcast split too?
No.
Thing? Bad influence for you?
Bye. Can I have a second chair?
No.
You can keep it warm for him. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
We're on break. We're on break. This is the break song that we always sing no matter what. We've never seen that before in our lives.
Could have fooled me. Seemed very rehearsed.
Yeah.
Yo, this means I can have more applesauce.
Yeah. I am a musically gifted child. I could sing in the theater.
You should get a TikTok account.
Stop. Do not even joke about that.
I hate going.
There's nothing more cringy in the universe than TikTok.
So, I have TikTok downloaded because I was hoping that when I downloaded it, it would stop giving me the ads on Facebook.
Okay.
They've gotten worse.
That goes against all logic, sense, and reason.
Like, okay, it upsets me because I constantly get those ads about. It's like these women and they're like showing off their shoes, but they like hit the camera and like their shoe changes.
Yeah.
And it's the most annoying thing ever. And I'm just like, I already have this app freaking installed. Can you stop telling me to install the app? That'd be nice. Thank you.
My favorite stupid ads are the ones who are like, do you want to date hot Asian women in your area? I'm like, there are no Asian women in my area. Trust me. I know my area. There are none. You could stop lying to me.
Hot single women near you. Need a good.
It's like, that's believable. I never even see my neighbors. They could be hot singles for all I know.
Oh boy. Did I ever tell you about the Tinder account I made for my fish?
No, come on.
Made a Tinder account for my fish. Rest in peace, Sydney. You were a good fish. So all I had is a picture of my fish. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I mentioned just like I'm looking for someone that can swim in the direction of like can swim with me next to the current. Or like something really stupid.
Yeah.
But
I once made a Facebook account for a rusted, busted up, fallen electrical outlet, like electrical power supply box that fell off into the schoolyard.
Those are the most fun. But basically, my Tinder account got shut down because I was reported by a guy because he messaged me and he was just like, "You're a pussy. Not putting up a picture of yourself. Ugh. It's people like you that disgust me." And I'm just like,
you just respond with blob.
No, I said, I'm not a cat, I'm a fish. So then he just kept like talking like trash to me, and I was like, dude, this is an amazing joke, and I'm so sorry it's wasted on your 2 brain cells. But he got so offended because I had a Tinder for my fish, and I'm just like, are you okay? Do you need help?
I ain't sticking my dick in no fish. I ain't no libtard.
He was in the military too, and I'm just like, I guess they're recruiting everybody these days. You don't have to be able to think.
Reporting for duty, Sergeant Fishfucker. That's me. I'm very open about my sexuality.
I have screenshots somewhere that I gotta show later on about this. It wasn't Sydney. It was my other fish.
Most people use worms as bait. I only use my thick, meaty rod.
No. I do have screenshots of everything because I like to savor the moment because I'm sentimental.
Savor the moment. Everything's more fun when you have lo-fi beats to study and relax to playing.
Oh yeah, I guess I could play music. I'm just so focused
Right? I've been
on.
doing that for years.
I'm so focused on Kevin's sensual voice.
It's not that good.
Are we listening to the same podcast? Oh fuck! My idea. I forgot. So my idea was that what if we get Ayana to play the podcast live, and then anyone who's too lazy to go to YouTube can just click on Baka Gaijin Radio.
That's actually a cool idea.
Hold on.
It works.
I don't know if it'll work. I'll try it.
Fingers crossed.
Yep. Mute that. Where's the layer? The last thing in the layer is lock slapping you. What'd you do, Kevin?
What did I do? What? Why are you slapping me?
What hasn't Kevin done?
Don't you motherfucking...
Yes, continue your sentence. You okay there, buddy? I was fish catting. Yes, I was fish catting.
JFAQ 40? What?
That beautiful moment when somebody finishes the first trial of V3 and messages you with just like, no!
What's the command for stop? I forget.
Oh,
skip.
Skip, yeah. Q is on. There's that. Q skip. Oh, hey, I guess it's okay.
I forget it. It's been a while. Yeah, I don't think I can do live broadcasts. I think I can only do recordings. Which is still cool. I could probably just do that every now and again.
Try linking to YouTube.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, hold on.
I think Ayana takes that.
Fingers crossed. Fingers.
Yep, there we go.
Is it playing?
Oh, shit. Hey, I guess it's playing.
Timed out.
Fuck!
Actually, let me just click. I have it set to low volume. Oh, yep, it is playing. Yep.
Awesome!
Okay, now I'm going to mute it so I don't listen to it.
Hey, bitches, guess what?
What sick tricks. Amazing.
We should do this for every episode from now on.
Yep. I'll just make an ad to everyone about it.
Huzzah.
That's sweet. That's pretty cool, actually.
I think the only thing you miss out on is the deep glow of your face.
It's true. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool thing. That's a cool thing I thought of all by myself with no help from anyone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I gotta check my phone.
Do I post his birthday fic at midnight or tomorrow?
12:01.
Genius!
Real man of genius.
What time zone is he even in? I should maybe see that.
Who?
Silver.
Oh. Probably stupid dumbass time zone.
You love him. Don't even go there.
I do not. He's dead to me. He's like a skeleton.
You fought so hard for never mind. We're just gonna let that lie.
Fought so hard to punch that punk in the face.
He is a child. That is
I'm going to jail.
Well, if I'm back, we can. I mean,
we can start as soon as I get back from the bathroom, real quick.
Every time.
Yeah, that's the Baka Gaijin experience. Learn to appreciate it. Every time I get ready, somebody's got to take care of something.
Fuck.
Hold on, I gotta pee. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Ash.
How you doing, Kevin?
I'm doing good. How are you, Ash?
I can't seem to do my nasally voice today. I'm actually more nasally than usual today, so it's like canceling the nasal out. That makes sense.
It just makes me think of the scene from the first Alvin and the Chipmunks movie where Alvin inhales helium and his voice gets ridiculously deep. Like one of the few funny jokes in that movie.
I try really hard not to think about those movies.
Major rock stars.
Back to the Emoji Movie about the entire movie having one semi-humorous joke, and it's in the trailer.
Oh yeah, knocks over. What is it? Knocks over an emoticon. It's like, I knocked over the elderly.
Yeah, I hate knocking over the elderly, and I'm just like, the only funny joke.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We've staged a mutiny.
Yar, on my own ship, no less.
We need to get paid better.
Yarg, they be unionizing. Unionizing on the main deck.
That's the worst.
Next you'll be telling me you want some vitamin C. There ain't no vitamin C on the high seas. That's the pirate's life.
I do love scurvy.
The only sea you need are the high seas.
No.
How about no?
Arrgh, I'm a sailor, not a singer.
I mean, why not both?
That's why shanties were invented.
I feel like there's a musical number somewhere in Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, you're thinking of the pirates who don't do anything.
Oh, yes. We are the pirates who don't do anything. We just sit here and sing along. And if you ask us to do anything, we'll just tell you we don't do anything.
Oh, my God. I find it amusing that VeggieTales is like the one Christian program everyone's like, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yo, I could get turned to some VeggieTales song. Like, where's my hairbrush? It's my jam.
You know, there are some things I think this is too silly for the black women twerking vine.
What?
Yeah, that's one of those. Because remember that vine of those black women twerking to Bill Nye the Science Guy?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm thinking, what's too silly? I think of other things that are like so stupid out of context that you could make a vine out of that. One of them is Hiai Itore, which every time that comes on, I can not get that image out of my head. Which is sad. Yeah.
My freshman year, we had like this Halloween party, and as a joke, the resident master put like Celine Dion's "My Heart Will Go On" in the middle of all this trap music. So it comes on, and one girl, she just kind of stands there for a minute, listening, and kind of shaking her head, and she's like, I can turn to this, and then just drops her ass to the floor and twerking like crazy. And I look at the resident master and the haunted look on his face. I will never forget this poor suffering that man went through that night. College is wild.
Good Lord.
That doesn't seem real. That sounds like a fucking scene in Ned's Declassified or something.
No, like, okay, I was talking with my friend last night because we went to karaoke at one of the bars because she really wanted to do karaoke, and I was like, okay, that's fine.
Excuse me, that's karaoke.
Whatever. And I realized there's some things that happen in real life that if you explain them to people, they seem like something out of a bad fanfic. Like, I wrote a bar scene, and I pulled from things that have happened to me in real life in bars.
Yeah. But
it just fits too well because it seems like stuff that's so far-fetched, but like that's just how life is sometimes, especially around drunk people.
Yeah, you know, it's art how the saying goes. Fucking art
art, man. Yeah, fucking art.
No, god damn it, there's a saying for this. Art imitates life, you know.
Yeah.
It also comes from adversity, and brevity is the soul of wit. Some guy said that once.
Deep.
I'm heard he was highly regarded. Anyway, welcome back to the Baka Gaijin show.
Hello.
You didn't even know we were back. That's how stealthy we are. We're fucking ninjas up in this bitch.
Stealth return. So what are we talking about now?
We are talking about the Funimation Crunchyroll split of the century. Mere months after the partnership was announced.
Actually,
here we are.
Actually, it's been a little over a year. Actually,
that's still a handful of months.
A handful is like 5.
No, months.
How many fingers do you have on your hand?
Months are very small. They're like jelly beans.
No, we're not counting them on our fingers, Kevin. We're holding them in our palms.
Yeah, stupid. You can hold 18 jelly beans in your hand.
We have 18 months?
Unless you got like really tiny hands, like little.
I said over a year. It's been over a year.
I said 18 months.
No, she said it's like whatever.
Kevin, shut up and grab your jelly beans. Jeez.
Is that another name for my balls?
I mean,
no, but it is the title of this episode. Kevin, shut up and grab your jelly beans.
All right. Fair enough.
Okay.
Go with that.
We got it. All right. So anyway, they finally broke up. As soon as they got together, I was like, "This is not going to work out," and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I'm a good judge of bad relationships in the making.
I mean, it lasted for quite a while, and you know,
they both tried to make it work, but you know, outside forces play a part.
Yeah, from what I understand, judging from an internal memo posted by Gen Fukunaga, who is the president and CEO of Funimation,
still,
yeah, still forever and always.
Yep, he's president for life.
Yeah, according to an internal memo from Gen Fukunaga, apparently Sony wants to turn Funimation into a global anime sub and dub brand. Exact wording. So
does that mean we're not going to be outsourcing the Mad Men anymore?
But so
I'm serious. Is that what that means?
Yeah, it might. I don't.
Sony's gunning for you, Madman Entertainment. You want to?
We're gonna have like Funimation Australia.
Sony's out there murdering Australians in cold blood.
I mean, if Sony wants to do that, that's that's their business.
Never liked Australians anyway.
Shut up.
It's their business prerogative anyway, but at the same time, I'm really disappointed because it was really, really useful having Crunchyroll effectively be kind of like a Netflix for simulcasting, because most of what simulcast every season went on to Crunchyroll.
Unless it got scooped up by Amazon or Netflix.
Yeah, like, High Dive now, and I think the only thing Amazon really has now is whatever they're airing for the Noitamina block.
That's a really good question, because Verve is taking on High Dive now. So is like High Dive stuff going to be on Crunchyroll again? Because they took all that shit off just recently.
That's a very good question.
Zeke is asking the good questions.
I actually don't know how to answer that. I mean, it seems to me like it's still a. It seems to me like High Dive is still a separate entity from Crunchyroll, but I'm sure that there might be some overlap. Like some of, I'm willing to bet some of High Dive's bigger shows, like maybe they'll have the dub of No Game No Life, or they'll bring over Made in Abyss or something, or maybe the uncensored version of Monster Musume. Who knows? And yes, they are going to be putting up High Dive's more mature content on Verve.
High Dive at night.
Yeah, because someone actually asked that on Twitter, and the High Dive representative on Twitter was like, Verve was Verve was very enthusiastic about our mature content.
They want those Pornhub numbers.
People want monster titty. We need to give them monster titty.
Oh, like yeah. You think they're gonna finally put OVAs on there as well? Waiting for that.
I hope so, because I really want to watch Little Buster's EX.
Yeah, I need to fucking. I still haven't played those EX routes.
I mean, that's the only thing I really cared about with this, like them splitting up, is that they would be off of Verve. And I was kind of like, okay, yeah, but like with them getting High Dive, it kind of like neutralizes.
I mean, yeah, they're not gonna suffer for anime titles, just maybe the specific ones you want.
What High Dive has, like, what High Dive lacks in simulcasts, they make up for with a really, really good backlog of titles. Like, their back catalog is impressive.
Don't they do like weird? Don't they do like weird shit? Don't they do shit like have sub and dub, and then do weird shit like you can select the Blu-ray version or the TV broadcast version?
That's exactly what they do. Yeah, like some shows like Monster Musume actually have both the home video and TV broadcast versions.
Yeah.
It doesn't go for everything that has differing versions between home video and TV broadcast.
9 times out of 10 you're gonna want to go with the Blu-ray, but then you get like weird cases like Nisekoi where it's like for some reason the Blu-ray looks worse.
Yeah, what the fuck, Shaft?
I don't know what happened. They just decided, hey, this doesn't look stupid. Let's just add more stupid shit.
Reminds me of that time where everyone got a little upset with the Blu-ray version of Madoka Magica for giving mommy a shitload of things in her room. Because everyone was like, but the fact that she doesn't have anything in her room indicates that she has what? Fuck. Oh no. Hold on.
Rest in peace.
Oh, hey, there we go. I'm back.
You've been here the entire time. It's Zeke that's cutting out.
Oh. Huh.
Press F to pay your respects.
F.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
It's really amusing because he's away, kid. Because he's like slowly getting more excited every time he cuts it.
Oh, that's right. Zeke, will you still be with us?
He's passed on.
No. Apologies, people. We're having some technical difficulties. Please stand by. We have two. Oh my God, he multiplied.
Oh no. One is bad enough.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Out of hand.
Are you back? Are you with us in the land of the living?
Hello.
Hello.
Are you doing this?
We can hear you.
Colin John again. Wait, goddamn it.
Okay.
What if they multiply and they get 3?
Oh goddamn it! I can't leave without. Wait. Okay.
Hi.
Can you hear us?
Is it hello?
Well, we can hear you. God damn it. Fuck.
Yeah, I can hear. Are we in sync?
Yes.
No, we're not.
Fuck.
We're not. But double.
Double what?
It's like he's speaking another language that you can just barely understand.
All right, looks like we're stopping and we're gonna have a part 2.
Fuck. All right.
No, I did not just join the column. Stop on you. See you in the next part. Bye.
Well.
Stop it.